It is that time of the year again. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 11 more days to go until Christmas. That means it is finally time for the State of the Collection 2024. How has our watch collection grown from the start of the year to the end of it? A lot has changed from a year ago. 2024 was my biggest year for watch collecting. So before I start showing you my watches, if you can, make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoy the content. Alright, so let's get the first watch out. So this is my vintage Sekonda. I've yet to actually wear it on the wrist, and the reason is because there is not enough holes in the strap to fit me, but I recently was able to get an extra wee hole in there to fit me, and it fits really nice now. This is a automatic movement. This watch looks really good with that vintage style, with the sort of gold case and the gold hands and the gold markers. This is my newest piece of the collection of this year, so it is. So the second watch in the collection, we're hitting it strong with the Tissot PRX. One of the biggest watches I purchased this year and one of my favourites. I have to say, it is looking really nice in this lighting right now, so it is. You can still get this watch for about £230, so you can. That's what I paid for mine, £235 for this watch. As you can see, I have it half closed on the case here so it can fit on the pillow. But you have your Tissot and your date with the butterfly strap. This one, my purple Casio. I absolutely love this thing. Haven't worn it recently, but I love it so much. This watch I paid about 19 quid on eBay, brand new. This is my Fossil FS5 855, if I'm right. I actually got a brand new strap for it as well, to sort of give it a different and newer feel. It's a very nice, simple, good Fossil watch that I'm glad I own, because Fossil, it's a pretty solid brand, so it is. Now you'll remember this thing if you watched my last year's State of the Collection. This thing hasn't really been worn, so it hasn't, just really due to the other selection of watches I have. This is another Sekonda watch I own, and those yellow hands really get my eye. Right, time for a big boy. None other than my Bulova Lunar pilot. This watch was my 16th birthday gift. £500 I paid for this, and each penny was spent well. You're getting yourself one of the most accurate quartz movements in the watch world. And just look at these hands. It really is just absolutely phenomenal. My last State of the Collection, you'll remember it. It is this diesel watch I own. Now, it is my stepdad's watch, and you know, since I'm a watch guy, he said, would you like this watch? I was like, yeah, sure, I'll take it. So I brought it down to the jewelers, and they got a new battery in it for me. And really, it's not a bad watch. Not something that I would wear due to the kind of massive lug-to-lugs here. If you can see, with the absolutely massive strap. Not really my sort of thing, but that blue dial did catch my eye, and it is quite nice looking. Nothing wrong with it, but personally, you wouldn't really find it on my wrist. But it has been in my collection since the start of this year. My Seiko mod. Why won't it focus? This is my modified Seiko that I got at the early beginning of this year, and I absolutely love it. Whenever I first got into watches, I used to be obsessed with that Pepsi dial on Rolex GMTs. I thought it was just amazing. This thing, you also remember it from the last State of the Collection. I got this on a boat away to Scotland for a football game, and it was a great time. So I love having this watch to remember, and it only cost me about 70 quid. Used to wear this quite a lot, but it's definitely slowed down the best time this watch. The strap is just amazing. Not only does it look amazing, it feels amazing. There we go. My absolute prize jewel. My original and first ever Casio Royale. This watch has, you know, it started the journey. It started the watch collecting journey, and it's what got me into it. I remember seeing this watch for the first time. For some reason, out of all the other Casios that I've seen, this one just looked so cool to me that I actually bought a second one. But this time, it is the green and black one. I love this one. This one looks even cooler. I love that sort of yellowy sort of style on the screen with that green world map. That green world map looked really cool to me, and this strap This sort of rubber strap is very, very comfortable, and it has become my new main watch. I love this watch, the absolute bits. Still keeping it on the Casio trend, our next watch is the F91W. This is my gym sort of watch, my basketball training watch. This is a really slick, comfortable, easy watch to put on the wrist for school, gym, training, and love that grind. The Casio calculator watch from Back to the Future. This watch got a lot of wrist time at the beginning of the year, and it still does today. Not as much, but it still does get quite a lot. Now I sort of feel bad for this next one, but it is in my collection. The Casio Alien watch. At first it looks really cool, but it has barely been worn. I'm not a fan of the black screens with the white writing. It's a million times more harder to see the text. And not only that, I think I could deal with that fine. It's more the fact that this strap is awful to wear on the wrist. I have had so many of my arm hairs pinched off from this thing. It is rough to wear. Right, the final watch of the whole entire stately collection has been with me for ages now, and it is this Casio. A bit like a Casio AE1200, but with that really weird circular shape. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't think I've wore this thing once this year. I think I put it on the wrist for a bit of a crack, but in terms of wearing it out, it's awful. If I wanted to wear an AE1200, I could wear any of my other two, like this one or the other one. Like, I don't know why I would pick this one. Okay people, that is the end of the 2024 State of the Collection video. I really hope you enjoyed and you like my collection. A lot has happened this year in 2024, and I'm really excited for what's going to happen after Christmas and what will happen in 2025. I'm sure there's going to be a lot happening this year coming. So if you like my collection, give me a thumbs up, give me a subscribe, and if you want to share some of your watches you have in your collection, comment down below. I love hearing what you guys have to say. Without further ado, peace out, and I'll see you guys in the next upload.